bros. I used to make New Year's resolutions and get excited about implementing the changes, only to find my passion and effort slowly but surely wane as time went by. The fact is only about 10% of people who make New Year's resolutions successfully implement lasting change. The other 90% never succeed. This failure can be very discouraging and often undermines future efforts to change our lives for the better. Why do most of us fail at keeping our resolutions? The reason is that most New Year's resolutions are flawed to begin with. Firstly, New Year's resolutions have procrastination built into them. After all, setting a 1st of January date to implement changes implies we will only begin to make changes once that date arrives, rather than doing it now, and there is no logic in that. We treat the new year as if it holds some magical powers that will facilitate the changes we want to make, and clearly that is not true. There is nothing special about the 1st of January. The euphoria of a new year will wear out fast, and most people lose their motivation once this happens. Change starts to happen when people take action, and the best time to take action is now, not on some glorified date on the calendar. The second reason why most New Year's resolutions do not work is because people set unrealistic goals. For example, many people will decide that their New Year's resolution is to lose weight, run a marathon, stop smoking, become a vegan, or be less stressed. These goals are respectable but unrealistic because they have not been broken down into smaller, more achievable, and less daunting goals that has a clear deadline. They overwhelm the people setting the goals, and that leads to frustration and ultimately failure. Goals also need to be specific and measurable in order to be effective. Many people are too vague about their goals. Your goal may be to get fit, but it needs to be more specific and achievable than that, such as to lose 1 kilo per fortnight over 20 weeks, or do 30 minutes of cardio and 30 minutes of weights training 3 times a week for 6 months. Being specific in your goal setting is essential to success. It allows you to monitor your progress and make realistic adjustments. The third reason why most people fail to achieve New Year's resolution goals is because they set too many. I always recommend setting between 1 to 2 goals. It might be tempting to try and accomplish more, but what is the point if we spread ourselves too thin, exhaust our resources, and ultimately not succeed? Once we succeed in making lasting change in 1 or 2 facets of our lives, we can then move on to something else. Bros, remember that human beings are resilient creatures. We can achieve almost anything if we dedicate ourselves to it and adopt an effective strategy. We already have what it takes inside us. We just got to ensure we are ready, willing, and able to make those changes in our lives. It doesn't matter if it is the 1st of January, but if indeed that's when you are planning to make changes, then do it with proper planning, commitment, focus, and above all, with fun. Happy New Year, bros. May 2020 bring you peace, love, joy, courage, and resilience. Be the better man, always.